Morning, dear souls. It's the 20th today, so tomorrow summer solstice or winter solstice, depending where you are in the world. And I just want to remind everyone that this is a really beautiful portal of opportunity, an opportunity for upgrades, an opportunity for bringing in lots of new and lovely energies into your body and assimilating them. I'm fasting at the moment, which will help me to keep up to speed with this incoming energies and this light. That's what it is. This light, and it is fast. It's fast paced. So I want to encourage anyone that is interested and that this is resonating with to get as much releasing done as you can today. Like, just meditate. Is there anything in your body that you need to release? Yesterday I had a bit of an aha moment myself. I picked up my old beautiful trusty Louise Hay You Can Heal Your Life book, and I double checked what she had to say about shoulders, because I've had this shoulder issue since last year, and it's very sore. And I in my mind I just thought to myself, yes, it's carrying too much, it's burden, and so that's what I put it down to. But then I looked up Louise Hay's meaning, and although she did say burden, she also mentioned about attitude and to embrace more joy. Now I thought this was really interesting because I hadn't considered this as part of this situation here. And I thought, well, of course, when you're carrying a burden or when you're carrying anything that's heavy, you lose that attitude of joy, that lightness that comes with joy, because joy is a high vibration, and so it's lighter. And I thought, wow, my goodness, it's amazing how there's always so much to embrace and to receive wisdom, so much wisdom still to receive. So I was like, thank you very much, Louise. I really appreciate that. And then I thought about my darling Boo Boo, who's beautiful gifts to me, like Be Joy, and how dogs, that's what they embody most of the time. I say most of the time because Lanto is joyful a lot of the time, but he's still getting there. And so I was like, okay, great, this is fantastic, because now I have realized that when we focus on something, not only is it replacing, there is already a burden, but then we place the burden of ouch, it hurts, and then we make it very heavy, and then we put effort on to trying to get it better. And if we can just be joyful and go, I love you, shoulder, thank you for everything that you do, and we'll get better, don't you worry. I'll pay more attention to how I collect things in life and making sure that I put them down afterwards. So what I mean by that is that if something happens and it's burdensome to you, rather than just going, oh, I've got this burden, I don't know how to handle it, just be like, okay, so this is troubling me, now what am I going to do about this? Okay, well, I feel I need to cry, because crying is really good, helps me release. And actually I do cry. I'm crying very good, and I enjoy a good cry to release heavy densities. So, and even sometimes when I'm feeling joy, I like to cry as well. So crying is a wonderful thing. So, have a good cry, and then think about it like, okay, so now what am I going to do? Am I going to carry this around forever, or am I going to let this go? Because when you let things go and put them down, just put the suitcases down, and I have mentioned this before, it's just, you're so much lighter. And when you're lighter and you have space in your mind, and you're not carrying a load of stuff, you feel like you can really breathe. There's clarity. It's like walking into a room and there's plenty of space in there, and you can just dance around, and you can just really be creative in there, because there's nothing distracting you or grabbing your attention, demanding you look at this and demanding you look at that. And that's really what it is allowing yourself that space and that joy just to be. So letting go of efforting too much, letting go of burdens, and preparing for this wonderful solstice that is on its way to us, receiving those upgrades in a space where we are open to receiving, where we are as expanded, as much light as possible, holding the maximum light that we can, grounded, very grounded, fast if you can, because it will help you to keep up to speed, and that's what I'm doing. I'm receiving a lot of beautiful wisdom through the realms at the moment, and I'm sharing light language each day and blessing this beautiful planet as I always do, but I'm taking a lot of focus on the solstice, in the lead up to the solstice, and just delighting really of being here on this planet at this time, and very grateful to be here on this planet at this time, because it's an exciting time for the evolution of humanity. So solstice blessings to you all, and I will speak to you soon. God bless you. Let go of your burdens. You don't need them. You don't need to carry them. Peace and love.